Okay, this is gonna look pretty funky. I've never done a build like this, but we're just gonna see how it goes. The whole middle section's set up now. Looks good. We have 8 constructors. If that's not enough wire, then I don't know what is. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Satisfactory playthrough episode. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna go ahead and get into the reconstruction of our copper line in this episode because we made it like way long ago and it's just not enough. You can see we only have 2 constructors making copper wire. Then this one that's downstream from these 2 is making cable, so only one constructor making cable. The other 3 I believe are making copper sheets, so that sucks. The throughput's terrible. We're gonna go ahead and fix that this episode. Where we left off in the last episode was setting up our second floor to our assembly super center that you can see is looking divine today. And we've got 4 assemblers there ready to go. They're just not plugged into power, but they're ready to go with the stator and cable inputs to make our automated wiring. So hopefully we'll have those up and running by the end of this episode after we fix up our copper line. With that, let's go ahead and jump into today's gameplay. Actually, before that, if you could do me a huge favor and smash that like button, it'll help me a ton, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this episode. Smooth. All right, we're gonna go run over to the copper line, and I already had a vision for what this would look like. My plan is to redo the entire first floor, and basically the whole first floor is just going to be making wire because we're going to need a lot of wire and a lot of cable. So before that, let's go check the output of our miner just so that we have an idea of how many constructors we're going to have on the first floor. That'll give us an idea of what the layout needs to look like. This is a normal copper mine. So right now, without being overclocked, we have 120 coming out of this line per minute. I'm going to quickly run over to the line over here and just see what our output is over there. Okay, so we're at our second mine, which is also normal. So we have 240 copper available to us if we route this mine down there and join forces with the other one, which I think we're gonna do. So we'll throw down an MK. No, we won't, because we don't have portable miners. That's fine. We'll pick some up in the base for now. Let's go deconstruct our entire first floor. Today's demo day. Today is demo day. Demo day is gonna start first of all by clearing this damn tree. Fill in the hole, and let's start ripping things apart. Oh god, we don't have any room in our inventory, so we're just gonna have a whole bunch of crap in boxes all over the floor. Okay, we can change how these belts come in. I'm wondering if I should give myself more room. I think we have plenty of room, honestly. So we'll just build from here with what we got. Clear this crap for now, and we're gonna start with the smelters back here. We're gonna relay out this line as well. Let's start with our smelters. We're gonna want to get as many as we can. We're gonna pull them up a bit from the edge so that we can mess with the routing back there. Go up to 2 levels. I'm just gonna lay down a ton here. We're gonna be limited, of course, by how many we can fit wide. Okay, we need more wire and rods, but let's see. This produces 30 ingots per minute and uses up 30 ore per minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already 120. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do another set of 4 from the miner down there. So let's go get the materials. Alright, so we've got our 8 smelters set up there. You can see they haven't been hooked up or anything, but I like the layout of this. There's not going to be any room for expansion, but we can always overclock them if we need to. And if we really do need to, we could set up a second level. But like our iron line, I think this should be sufficient for right now. Now let's set up some constructors. First, I just want to see how much copper we're gonna need. So this uses 15 per minute, and we're putting through 30 per minute. So we have 30 per minute, so we can use 2 constructors for each smelter. What we can do is set one level up here, and we can always expand to more if we need it. For now, we'll set up 4 constructors for wire that at least doubles our capacity from what we had before. And we can set up another set in front of these, I think. Or, you know what, since we have more room long ways, maybe we'll do that. Okay, now we've got an open area to work with. So I'm thinking that we can route things this way. That actually gives us some nice room for expansion. And if these are putting out 30 per minute, yeah, we could easily combine them on a big ass belt. So we have 2, 4, set up another box for cable. That's 4 already. That would require 2 constructors. So we have 4 constructors here, and that will require 2 smelters. We could set up another 4 to have 8 total. Level 2, joining all of them, and then all of the offshoots will be level 1. Okay, and we can set up, of course, another row, because I think that's still going to be insufficient. Okay, this is gonna look pretty funky. I've never done a build like this, but we're just gonna see how it goes. Alright, this is what the setup looks like now. We have 2 rows, 2 sets of 4 constructors, giving us a total of 8 that are going to be making copper wire. And really we only need 4 smelters here, so I just left those 2 open. I'm thinking that if we want to make copper sheets, we can make that on another floor, and so I can take those extra smelters up. But for now, my main goal is to get the wire going and have a nice throughput of that. So each of these is going to be outputting 30. We have 8 of them, so 30 times 8 is going to give us 204. 30 times 8, yeah, is going to give us 240. And we're going to calculate later how much wire we actually need, factoring in how much cable we need, because cable is going to come downstream from this on the 2nd floor, and we'll see if we need to add any extra constructors down here. And we might end up using these extra smelters on this floor, I don't know yet, but let's go ahead and hop over and see how much wire we actually need over here. So on the first floor, we're using 40 per minute on each assembler, and there's 4 of them, so that's 160. On the second floor, we're using 50 cable per minute times 4, so that's 200 cable per minute. Now we can see how much copper wire is required for cable. Cable uses 60 wire per minute. It basically uses double. So if we need 200 cable per minute, that's 400 wire per minute just for the cable. Right. We're gonna need more wire. How many more can we fit here? 1, 2. Yeah, we could easily fit 4 more. Only thing is we might have to lift the output here into 2 separate. Yeah, we might want to gap that a bit. This is crazy. This is a crazy amount of freaking copper. Oh boy, it's starting to look pretty messy. I'm gonna go ahead and fill these ingots in so I can empty some space. So each of these is going to be doing 30 per minute. If we have 8, that's 240, which actually can go on to level 3, so there shouldn't be any problem with this output. We'll keep it going then. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get all this crap out of the way, and now route the second set back here. Now the question is how many, we have 15 input. Oh, that's perfectly fine. We could use a level 2, maybe a level 3 belt if we need it. We can just keep this running down the same line. We're going to need to merge this differently though, because now we're going to have 4 coming down. So what we'll do is we'll first merge these 2. Merge these 2. And then merge their output. These will probably have to be level 3s. Down the line I think they could be level 2s. Alright, looks good, looks good. Here, these are level 2s. Down the line they'll have to be level 3s. So let's set up some mergers. Alright, so the whole middle section's set up now. We have 8 on each side all merged together. We just need to beef up this line over here the same way we did to the other 4 smelters. We're gonna need a merger. And another one here. replace these lines with level 3s. And then the rest can be level 2s, I think. Okay, now this side is done, and looks good. We have 8 constructors each side, totaling 9 constructors making wire. So if that's not enough wire, then I don't know what is. But let's go ahead and get up onto a higher vantage point and take a look at what we accomplished this episode. Okay, that's gonna do it for today's episode. This is the beautiful result, everything we just did. We set up 8 total smelters, so we're gonna have a ton of ingots coming out, and those are now hooked into a perfectly balanced system of 16 total constructors to make copper wire. And I haven't done the calculations yet, but hopefully that's enough wire for both just the copper wire that we need on the first floor for our stators, and to make cables downstream for the second level of our assembly supercenter over here. In the next episode, we'll continue finishing up the reconstruction of our copper line, and hopefully have a flowing, working copper system by the end of it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button because it helps me out a lot, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace.